Today I thought I would continue with the uTure journey. I thought it would be good to watch all the judges' YouTube journeys throughout this competition. So without further ado, here we go.
YouTube has given me the ability to create the life that I want, which is quite a big thing to say. It's almost surreal that this is what my life is. It's incredible.
Hey, I'm AliA and this is my YouTube journey.
Hey, I'm Connorrehbein and this is my uTure journey. That'd be sick to say. That would be sick.
Before we get into that, here's a quick word on the uTure show.
The uTure show gives you the chance to be put in front of some of the big...
I made a video on this already, so check out my last video. If you want to see what the uTure show is about, go check that video out, but I'm gonna skip this.
So many people out there want to be YouTubers, and when I started 12 plus years ago, it wasn't even a word that someone would understand. You couldn't make money from making YouTube videos, and now it's so well known and it's so popular.
That's so true. Everyone, mums, dad, dogs, cat or rabbits wants to be YouTubers nowadays. I mean, I want to be a YouTuber, but then again, I did want to be a YouTuber about 8-9 years ago, so it would be a little bit early doors for YouTube, but yeah.
I'm blown away.
Here we go.
Hello everyone, my name is AliA and
What a throwback.
we've all been waiting for, I guess.
I've been around since the beginning, like 12, 13 years ago, where if you went onto YouTube and tried...
I don't even think I remember YouTube like this, because 12-13 years ago, what, I was 10 years old. Like, I was around 13 when I tried to make my first video, so yeah, I don't even remember YouTube like this, to be honest. I didn't have a computer till I was 13, so
someone talking over gameplay, you would find about 5 videos. It just basically didn't exist. And I wanted to get involved, really just to share my gaming highlights with my mates at school, and YouTube was a great platform to do that. And then I started following other content creators that were injecting their own personality, their stories, and I felt really invested in these people. I felt like these guys were really interesting. They were similar to me, they were playing games, and I wanted to follow them. And I also wanted to get involved.
Hello everyone, welcome, my name's AliA and
I actually remember watching his Black Ops 2 stuff. I didn't watch much like AliA in my lifetime. Sorry, Ali, but Ali. I said it, Ali. Yeah, I haven't watched much, so there was bits and pieces I did watch, especially the Pokemon Go eras. I watched quite a bit of that.
my gosh, like, oh my days.
The journey
Oh
of
my
first 100
days.
subscribers, I think, took about a year. Then the next 1,000 subscribers took another year. So it was a long process, but I wasn't doing it for the followers, and definitely not.
That's always the case though. It's always so hard at the beginning, and once you've got like a following growing, it's like a snowball effect, and it kind of carries on. I mean, personally, like, I haven't really experienced that, but like, I've seen it from people that have been around before, and obviously YouTubers anyway.
Not the money, because you couldn't earn money making gaming videos on YouTube all of those years ago.
Ooh, baby!
Ooh, baby!
It definitely wasn't the coolest thing. Playing games, talking about it, and putting it on YouTube. You got a little bit of stick and people poking fun at me.
Oh, at school all the time. Oh my days, I got bullied. That's one of the main reasons I stopped doing YouTube for a long time at school, because I just got absolutely rinsed at school. I wasn't a popular kid, so like it was awful. It was absolutely awful. Other reasons why I haven't really continued to do YouTube, and you know, personal life and stuff like that, and I really want to make a documentary about that at some point, but yeah, at school get absolutely bullied.
This is actually a bit embarrassing, but I'll admit it, is that I didn't know how to even talk on camera. I would try different voices and different ways of like talking.
I've done that.
Just to see how my audience reacted. And I remember watching a video vividly of someone playing Call of Duty and saying that he'd start earning a little bit of money from his gaming videos on YouTube. And I was like, wow, if I could do that, at least I can turn around and say,
it's so mind-blowing and fascinating how the evolution of technology and social media has came from back in like 2010 when YouTube was like a thing. Like the fact that you can earn money from this, and it's not even like a small bit of money. You can earn, like, you can make a living out of it, out of a hobby. And I think that's the best part about YouTube and Twitch and all these social media platforms, is you can literally make a living out of a hobby, and that's to me is mind-blowing.
I'm doing this and it's actually bringing in a little bit of income for me.
When I go behind, get 2 guys, get 3 guys, boom, get 4 guys. Give it a like if you enjoyed that.
Oh, the old videos where you just voice over your old gameplay or you stole someone else's gameplay, that was the days.
When I was in sixth form here in the UK, so I was like 17, 18 years old, my videos started to go from maybe a few thousand views to tens of thousands, and some of them were even hitting hundreds of thousands. I knew that if I'd found some success with everything that was going on, if I could dedicate all my time to just YouTube, surely it would go even bigger and be better. It became all-consuming, and it was all I did. And I didn't really see my friends very much. I'd come downstairs, see my parents for dinner, say one word, and go up to my room and continue to make YouTube videos.
This, my friends, is absolutely...
I do that now, and I don't even make YouTube videos that much. Ooh. No, but I understand where it's coming from there. Like, you do, especially early on, you kind of shut yourself away from everyone because you just have to do everything yourself. So like the video, the editing, the sound design, you just have to do it yourself, and it takes up a lot of time. And you obviously want to upload pretty much minimum, I would say, like 3 to 5 times a week, to be honest, if you're starting out, which I don't do, just to get the ball rolling.
Huge. It is actually the plaque or the golden play button that you get for 1 million subscribers.
I'm so sad I can't get like the old play buttons nowadays. Oh, it'd be so good.
Absolutely loved it, and I did that for quite a while. And people did say, like, you're gonna burn out, like you're working too much. I was like late teens, early 20s, and I could do it.
1 billion. 1
Mad.
video views, 6 million subscribers, 1.3 billion views for 2 Guinness World Records.
I was working every day. It doesn't matter if it was Sunday, Wednesday, Friday. Sit at my PC and record videos.
Look at all the stuff he has: PlayStation, Xbox, 2 cameras. It's probably a sick PC. My PC is it needs an upgrade, and it really does. I can barely play Fortnite on it. Oh my days, that's really bad. It's not even a cheap PC. It's a couple old parts.
All day, talk to other YouTubers. It was all I did.
Speaking of Fortnite.
Today, Claire is going to be joining me for this video.
I'm married now, but when I first started dating Claire, it was huge. I suddenly had someone else I got to think about all the time. I had someone I need to spend time with on the weekends. I realized that...
That's so relatable. I have a girlfriend at the moment, and it's hard to do this, but she's just gonna support me all the way, which big up big up my girlfriend.
A balance is needed, and it's something I'm still finding, and probably a lot of content creators out there that are big are still finding. It's a very fine balance that I'm always working on to make sure that I'm enjoying what I'm doing, but also
AliA
as well. If I didn't find that fine balance, I would burn out, and maybe I...
Is it mad that I'm like geeking out about the setup in the background? The triple monster setup, the camera, that's probably a Sony A7S Mark II or 3 even, and Elgato key lights. I have a terrible £20 key light thing that I got from Amazon 5 years ago, and it barely works.
I would just stop making videos and I would just fall away.
I love jet skiing.
The persona of almost all YouTubers is that what they're doing is very easy, it's entertaining, it's fun to watch, and that kind of alludes to the fact that behind the scenes it's just as easy. It isn't the case.
No.
I'm prepping my personal life and business life months and months ahead of time. So that if I go away for 2 weeks, there's videos going out, and that doesn't suddenly become a 2-week void of content. That just doesn't work.
And that's the level I want to get at some point, but I know to get at that level I'm most likely gonna need editors and stuff like that. So at the moment, starting off with small videos, and then, you know, hopefully, you know, like I said, it's just like a snowball effect. It just rolls. What am I doing with my life?
A lot of that definitely means surrounding yourself with great people as well. And if you're sat there and you're just trying to do something you're passionate about by yourself, it's only going to be accelerated and made easier and made more fun if you're surrounding yourself with people that are in a similar position and chasing those dreams as well.
100%. And I don't have many of them people around me. They all want to do lore and stuff. I used to back in the day, but not anymore.
YouTube and it was just me making videos and earning a little bit of money, jumping all the way to now where there's so many moving parts. It has transitioned from just me being AliA making videos to being a company, to having a structure, to having lawyers, to having financial advice, to having accountants. You do need these people around you when you're building up something that ends up being, as fortunately, as big as this. So come inside my office, my recording room. This is probably one of my favorite recording rooms I've ever had, and it's been built from the ground up to be the best possible space for me to make videos in. There's soundproofing in the walls, there's air conditioning. On the other side of the camera, this is my office space. And
Ali, what is wrong with your setup? I mean, my setup is nowhere near as expensive as yours, and I would say mine is a lot better. Like, your monitors aren't all together. I understand, like, your mic arm is there, but you can reposition that. Like, the light box in the back, it's just, it looks, the curtains, it looks messy. I know it's for like good lighting and sound design, but it looks messy. No hate, I'm not hating on him. It's a sick setup, but I just maybe hit up Constantine or something like that to redo your setup, and trust me, it will look so good. Plus, it's an easy video for you.
It to be like hybrid recording space, office space, because I spend so much time replying to emails and calls. Now, you guys are probably used to seeing my background, and I'm quite selective with it because otherwise it just gets filled.
Messy.
So it's got a lot of things that I love: Fortnite, Pokemon, Marvel, and a few Pokemon cards in there that I've
Nice,
collected,
I like
quite
that.
rare, that I'm quite proud of.
I like.
I'm aware that I've been on YouTube for a long time. And what often happens is there's smaller content creators that come up. They're the ones that are pushing the boundaries forwards. When it comes to recording, I always want to have the option for my editors to cut to whatever they want. So I've got a separate video feed, screen.
Told you, I just hit my microphone. I told you. And Sony A7S, I don't know actually what model it is, but it's a Sony A7. It's such a good camera, and it's, for the price, it's reasonable. Still way out of my price range. I can't even afford a £200 camera right now. So
Recordings, game recordings, and all the audio is split up as well. So the more you can tinker and play with things when it's being edited, the better it's going to turn into a YouTube video when it.
that's what I want to be done with my setup. I want all the different audio chats, all the different videos, all recorded through my computer, not have to take an SD card out and all that. I want it all to be fluent and easy.
Finally gets uploaded. I want this room to be able to be customized as I see fit, to record how I want to record it, and the ability to change all of the lights, make them dimmer, make them brighter, change if they're super blue and cool, if they're a little bit warmer. There's even an LED strip down the bottom near my plaques, and I can completely change that color to be whatever I want.
And the only thing I can do is, Alexa, turn off my light. And I'm in darkness.
Want it to be the tools and the information that YouTube gives you in your back end, in the studio of YouTube. There's so much information, and I have people in my team that just look at that information all the time to get learnings from it, to improve the content we're making. Something as simple as, if people are dropping off your video in the intro, which is when most people click a video and decide whether or not they're going to watch it or not watch it, how can you make that intro really engaging, really dynamic?
Snappy, add titles, you know, you don't want to bore them. It's so difficult. It is so difficult.
And really well edited. Is there captions on screen? Are you giving people a reason to watch further than the first 10 seconds?
Yeah.
I've seen channels over the past year that have grown bigger than me, and like they've only been making videos for like a year. Like, anybody can blow up, anybody can do well on YouTube.
I think I'm like, I don't know, 4,000 or 5,000 videos in at this point. And that only comes from being able to enjoy what you're doing, self-motivate, and constantly want to improve. And I think that will tie everyone together that has seen success on YouTube.
If you're doing YouTube, do videos you enjoy, do videos that make you have fun, and who knows, one day maybe you could be even bigger than me and even more successful, and I hope it happens to one of you out there.
The likelihood of that is very slim, but I appreciate the good vibes. I appreciate that, and you know, you never know.
YouTube has given me the ability to create the life that I want, which is quite a big thing to say, and it hasn't been an easy journey to get there, but I'm very, very fortunate for that. and very fortunate for the people that I've met along on that journey as well. It's almost surreal that this is what my life is. It's incredible. uTure is something that has existed in my head for 18 months, and now it's here, and people know uTure as the uTure show, where hopefully they will get to be one of the contestants on the show, to hopefully win the uTure show. But we've got more than that going on, that we're also building up behind the scenes as well.
I'm actually very curious of what they have behind the scenes, like, because I don't really know. Like, I get the competition side of things, but like, I don't really know what they had built up and behind the scenes.
Building out a uTure Academy where people can get access to information, support, and help.
That'd be pretty good.
Stay tuned. uTure's got a lot of things going on. The show is just a start, which is an exciting thing to say. Make sure you're subscribing on the uTure YouTube channel.
Make sure you're subscribing to Connor Rehbein down below, and leave a like and ding dong that notification bell. Why does that sound weird? I'm very excited for this. I'm gonna be reacting to all of the uTure YouTube journeys. I'm gonna be reacting to all the judges' YouTube journeys once they're uploaded to uTure. And if you can check out my uTure shorts, it'll be down in the description below. It's my entry, and yeah, just thought I mentioned YouTube commented on it today, and that is huge for me, so I'm actually pretty ecstatic about that. I hope you enjoyed this video, and good luck to everyone who has entered, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.